Good morning, it's Kristen, and I'm coming to you from upstate New York this morning. Changing settings to my desk here, which brings back memories from 2020 and lockdown. I spent a lot of time at this desk teaching virtually, and I'd really worked to make it kind of a peaceful, I guess, place for myself, and I enjoyed spending time here. And over the past couple of years, I've just kind of allowed this desk to become a holding space for things instead of using it for what it is intended for. And so it felt really good to clear the desk off last night. And I woke up at like 4:30 this morning. It had a really vivid dream, and so I decided to do my morning pages, which I have not done in some time. I'm laughing because my studio assistant here is sitting on the tray on his, I put the tray on his cat tree, so he's gonna, I think he's gonna hang out right there. So good morning from Gordie too. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. He's always looking after me. So anyways, I had gotten up. I had such a vivid dream that I just needed to kind of brain dump and wrote out the dream as my morning pages this morning, which felt really good. My goals, our goals group that I am in had been doing The Artist Way by Julia Cameron. I loved it. I loved the artist dates. I had been pretty consistent about doing those last year, and then kind of like my brain tends to do, I get kind of hyper focusing on things, and then I kind of get like, I don't want to say bored because I really was enjoying it, but I just kind of get out of the routine, and then it's hard for me to get back into it. So anyways, this is where I left off. Looks like week 7 was where I left off. So I really want to finish this, will finish this. I committed to, at the beginning of the book, you commit to completing it. So I will do that. I just haven't done it yet. So I definitely recommend for any creative wanting to, just as any creative, it's, I found it to be really forgiving for myself and having more compassion for myself, and looking at my work, I guess, in a different way, and through a lens of just play and experiment, instead of putting so much pressure on myself to make like a finished product with that. And I found myself reading this book and just looking at everything in life. As my mug says, I don't know if you can see it, life is beautiful, that I was just noticing all the little everything just seemed like art around me, and it kind of started to carry over to like my outfits, even like doing my nails more recently. Yes, Gordie, good morning. My nails have been kind of like a little mini palette for myself. And so yeah, just The Artist Way, I highly recommend, obviously, for any creative. And this morning kind of gave me a boost to maybe get back into that and doing my morning pages. So so that was that. And this was a drawing. I'm not sure if my oldest daughter did this or my youngest daughter. We used to do a lot of the art hub for kids. This is another one I have hanging up. I love this one. This was my youngest daughter did this one. It's of our our littlest dog, Prue of Prue. Even a little heart there. She was talking about that picture actually the other day, how hard she worked. Super sweet. So I've got that hanging up at my desk. I'm thinking my oldest daughter might have done this one. I think it was like a corgi. And speaking of, I just wanted to share a little bit here. My youngest daughter had made me this bracelet. She made one for my husband last night. She was working really hard last night making bracelets for everybody, and she was really sweet. She'd come in and ask what beads we wanted and what colors we wanted, and she went out and sat at the table. I think my sister had given her this bead kit for like a birthday or Christmas maybe last year, and so very, very thoughtful gift. She loved that, so she was getting into that. She reminds me a lot of, I see myself in her at times where she gets really into certain projects or things like that, very hyper focused on things. And so last night she was spending her night making these bracelets, so I was gonna wear that today. And this notebook was something that my oldest daughter got me for Christmas from the holiday store, that and a pen, because she said she knows I love to have notebooks and be writing things down. And usually I would have left it like I had it in the plastic packaging still, and I thought last night, oh, I'm gonna get it out, and I'm gonna kind of write little notes to myself maybe about what I might talk about if I'm filming a video in them for the morning like that. Write out brain dump some ideas in here. So, and I really liked the pen. It was quite nice. So they inspire me. So it looks like Gordie's gonna hang around for, let's do the You Are a Badass. Yes, you like that one. And our calendar, and let's see what it says for today. Tuesday, January 7th. All that matters is what's true for you. And if you can stay connected to that without strain, you will be a mighty superhero. I love that. All that matters is what's true for you. Yeah, that can be hard to stay connected to that at times, and to just be present enough to realize when we're getting off course like that, and strain from what feels authentic and true for us. But that's so true. It's like a shining light. You can just, people and their energy just exude when they're connected to what is true for them and what matters. So I love that reminder. And the Artist Almanac. Oh, that one was my favorite. I love that one. And let's see what it, Tuesday. Oh, wow. It's really colorful. I like the pinks in that, and enjoying some of the marks there. I really like the contrast with the white. And I'm noticing some words in there that I can't quite make out. Oh, little like raindrops. I didn't notice that with the black. Pretty. So I love that. I love those colors, especially the pinks. The pink against like this kind of like navy blue, which actually I was going to share kind of something, one of a more finished pictures that I had done a while ago. I was digging through all my cards, I had said yesterday, and I was organizing these kind of like artist trading cards or little works in the photo bins, and I went through some of my like 4x6 paintings that I had, and this one came up, and again, it was very much like imitating, I guess, Allison Dawrant's style. If you didn't watch my video yesterday, she is an artist out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and she's just an amazing person, an artist, and has been kind of like a, I don't know, like a mentor or teacher to me. Like, I just love watching her YouTube videos. I've learned so much from her, and I just love her work. Like, my brain just lights up when I see it. The colors she uses, the marks that she uses, and I'm still trying to find my own style, so I find it hard to finish things, but I must have on this particular day, was kind of playing around with some of the marks that she uses and kind of her signature moon, and I was really trying to work on the rose there that she makes, and there's a little shimmer in there. I must have used boy, I don't remember what paint that was, but I was trying to, anyways, I pulled this card out and I just love, my brain just lit up. I love this like coral in the pink, this light pink with the black polka dots I put on it. I really liked that combination, in the green and that like teal. So anyways, I was going through my paints and trying to remember what I had used to paint that. And I believe it was these Rosa Gallery watercolor paints that are actually made in the Ukraine, which I love because I don't know, for whatever, I guess it just, the Ukraine holds a special place kind of, I guess, in my heart. That I remember as a kid doing a project, we had to pick a country to do our project on, and I picked the Ukraine because my aunt and her family often had a foreign exchange student from Ukraine. My aunt did a lot of like service work, I guess, like missionary. She had done work like in orphanages and things like that. And so anyways, I really like the idea that these are coming from Ukraine. All that to say. So that's my swatch card that I had done of those. So anyways, this is what they look like. They are more of an opaque watercolor, similar to the Kuretake Gambi watercolors. Very similar, I found, at least. They're quite creamy though. I really like them. Orange cat, come on. You like the colors, yes. Come here. He's rubbing up on the camera. He's saying hello. Yes, you're such a good boy. So anyways, I was trying to kind of use that as my palette to match up the colors. And so I was just kind of playing around with kind of, again, Allison's like art, poetry, abstract painting here. And so, oh, I guess I added some shimmer. I'm missing some of the colors. I'd used some of the stone ground paint colors for this. I think I'd used pistachio and I'd have to go back and look. Oh, Rowan berry, I think I'd used. So anyways, I liked it so much that I thought I had kind of used some 4x6 watercolor paper, but I got into my, I think this is probably my favorite paper that I found. It's the Artist Almanac mixed media pad. It's a level 3, 140 pounds, and this is the 7x10, which I really like this size. 15 sheets. I just really like the feel of the paper. This did kind of buckle a little bit, but I use a lot of water and load up with pigment in it. These were just some swatches from, oh, I've done that too. It's kind of a very, again, similar to Allison's, trying to kind of mimic her style there, like the opera pink. So anyways, I did some more swatches on there. Been really into swatching lately. It just feels like no pressure and just relaxing, mindful, you know, just a nice calming thing to do. So anyways, feels like you can't mess it up, which I tend to still put a lot of pressure on myself, I think, to finish things or to have them look a certain way in order to be wanting to share them, I guess. So anyways, so I tried to find these colors here and was playing around with the coral. Was from this Rosa's watercolors. Like I said, I just love that color. And the pink, I think, was Stone Ground Paints Water Lily. And the Rosa, this I think was kind of the mint from this one. And I had also added some Stone Ground from the Stone Ground Paints pistachio. Yeah, Rowan Berry from the Stone Ground Paint was the little shimmer in this one, pink shimmer. So I had kind of dug into those, which was really fun, and looking forward to using those some more. And I had also went through some of my other supplies, got out some of my Posca paint pens. I had the light pink and the navy blue and the aqua green that I had gotten out. And I had like a Stedler Tri Plus Tech Surfer, but I think kind of like a highlighter, I think. I got that in a set. I got out one of my Neocolor Caran-d'Ache crayons too, the Jade. I really love that color. Which I didn't bring in with me. My husband, this is a good time for me to film in the morning, I found, because everybody's still asleep, and just like I said, kind of my natural quiet time anyway. So just have a sip of my coffee. I also love, I'm a kind of a collector, I guess. In general, I like to collect things. I like collecting the Ray Dunn mugs like that. I have quite a few of them that I like to switch out. I like the sayings on them. Sometimes, I don't know, they come in different colors. So anyways, I like collecting those, kind of like a Mr. Rogers of mugs. Like I like having, instead of getting on my sweater in the morning, I like picking out my mug that I'm going to have for whatever reason. Kind of a silly thing, but anyways, this is a good time, like I said, to be doing this. Ooh, this was a Montana acrylic paint pen, and this was the Malachite Light. Really like that color. Not sure if you can see that. And this was the aqua green here, and that was the coral paint pen from the Posca. But I really like this Montana paint pen. Just kind of over those a little more on. Oh no, that was a light pink. It's okay. It's okay. So I had also pulled these out, which I had gone to an art store with my oldest daughter last year. We were looking for some supplies. I don't remember what we actually went for, but I ended up picking up a couple of these from the store, and then I ended up ordering another set on Amazon because I really liked the feel of them. I was looking them up to see exactly what they are. They are pastel pencils. Highly pigmented pastel pencils. So yeah, it feels very, I guess, smooth and easy to, these are CarbOthello, C-A-R-B Othello. Here, I'll just kind of do a couple of minutes on the back of this page here. That's a good place to do it, to show you. Carb. Othello. Just pick a couple. This was one that I picked up in the store. I really like this. I think they are numbered. So this one is like 311. You can see, can you see? There we go. They leave kind of like a chalky, and that's what they are. I think it did say that when I looked it up. They were like a kind of a chalk pastel. Let's test it. I'd gotten them to use to mark make over like a watercolor like this, to do kind of like an abstract and then do some mark making over top of it. Let's see if they switch it. Oh yeah, definitely they do. So yeah, I didn't end up using them as much as I thought I was going to use them, because they felt really nice, but yeah, I think I remember that happened, and I think that was why I kind of didn't use them maybe as much. I don't know. I'd have to play around with that. I'm sure there's a way you could seal that, and just once you sealed it with like a varnish or something, it would wouldn't smudge. But it feels really nice to use them. Okay, and then I really like this color. This is another 545. And again, just see how much chalk is left there. It's kind of satisfying to blow it, though. I feel like I'm in elementary school with the chalk from the chalkboards and clapping up the chalkboard erasers if the teacher asked you to do the erasers. Yeah, kind of cool, though, because I guess you could kind of definitely about blending them. Let's just see. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. This was 560. Kind of like a chartreuse. Pretty colors. I think these were the couple that I had picked up in the store. Ooh, actually, and it might have been, well, maybe not. I think these kind of came in a set, because I was looking for some more neutrals to use, something, like I said, to do some mark making with. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I had gotten them and thought I liked using them, but I really haven't used them very much. $6.95. It's like a butter yellow. I like that color, actually. Glad I picked that up. I like that. And this pink, let's try this light pink. This was what I think I had tried in the, what was this set? Yep, 681. That was the pink. So anyways, I was trying to pull some more of this color palette that I had used there, but yeah, nice peach. So yeah, like I said, I've been doing a lot of swatching lately, probably because, like I said, I follow Allison Dawrant's videos, and she's been recently posting a lot more, which has just given me a ton of inspiration to get creating more myself. And she's been doing more swatch videos, which I really enjoy myself. So I like seeing different paints and colors, and it's just kind of relaxing to watch and listen to, and I find it really relaxing to do it myself. And I have a lot of paints, so the swatching has helped me too to get to know my paints that I have a little bit better, knowing them by name and what colors I really gravitate towards and enjoy. So that was kind of a fun exercise the other day to just see if I could pull together that color palette with some of my other supplies. And I think the other thing I was going to show you before I wrap up here, again, I did not set a timer, and I meant to this morning, so I stay on track with the morning, but I had gotten these. They're called penny sleeves. They're for off Amazon for protect your collectibles from scratches, hold standard size card up to 2.5 to 3.5 inches. I thought it might be nice to pick out a few of the cards that I've made that I'm really enjoying and to put them in these little plastic sleeves to kind of just play around with them as, I don't know, grouping them together as like a set or what, I don't know, to kind of put out and enjoy. I'm not sure if I would recommend these particular sleeves. They're quite thin, and when I was pulling them out last night, a couple of them did come torn like that, or I guess melted. That looks like it was melted, so I'm not sure that I would buy that particular Ultra Pro brand, but it was 100 in the sleeve, so I thought that would be kind of fun to just kind of start building maybe my own deck and maybe playing around. I would like to do some more mark making. I really like writing words. I found that I really enjoy writing in cursive. That's why I liked my morning pages, and I feel like I throw my morning pages out usually when I'm done with them, or at least lately I have been. Before I kind of saved them when I first started, but I feel like in my morning pages it gave me permission to just kind of scribble and write in cursive, and I found that I really enjoy it. It's very calming and relaxing to write in cursive, that motion. But anyways, all that to say, I would like to add some words kind of in my work that I'm feeling. I'm still, like I said, need to continue with my artist way, because definitely giving myself more permission than I did before to just to play, but really still putting, I guess, a lot of pressure on myself to create finished works, and that they all just, I have an expectation, I guess, that all of my work is going to be what I want it to be, and if it's not, it just feels like a waste. But it's not. Again, from watching Allison, I've done some collage, which could take a lot of these works and work into collage, or just gift tags, or just anything. Like I said, that was kind of a gift from the artist way, is just finding art in everything, just beauty in that. So anyways, so I put these in these penny sleeves. I thought these would be kind of cool, so I thought I would show you a couple of these, and then I kind of wanted to pull a card and look through the tiny book of tiny pleasures again. So this was kind of neat. I pulled this one out because it has a thicker texture to it. I think I used like a heavy body paint. I think it was actually the Artist Loft brand from Michaels, and I think it was their level 3 heavy body paint. Yeah, I was gonna pull out, I think I had gotten, there's a shimmer to that. We'll have to try to remember and pull those out. The paints that I had used for this when I first started was quite different, but I just love it. Just reminds me of like coral, or like I said, looks like blood vessels, or I don't know. It's just, I love looking at them. Like I said yesterday, it's like cloud watching. I like seeing what I can see in there. But this one I wanted to share too, because this was, I had this pattern. I don't know if you can really see it. I had combined a few colors for these, the gold and kind of like that magenta, but I had gotten this really neat texture from, I do my work on a garbage bag so that I don't get the paint on the floor, and I had just put, I think I might have had some paint left on the garbage bag, and I had just put face down on the garbage bag, and it picked up that pattern from the garbage bag, which was really cool. So I like that one. That was another one with a pink. These were my kind of, I don't know if these were, yeah, these were probably like my first go or very early on my works. I had used a lot of these particular colors and patterns. This was another one with a thicker, heavy acrylic paint. And I just love, I love the like three-dimensionalness. And again, I thought like having the sleeves over this, because it does, they do, some of them, they're kind of protected, I think, from the gel medium that I use, but probably need like another varnish over them. But anyways, I thought these would kind of make up so they're easy to go through and not stick. So this was just another one. Again, that like reticulated pattern, and it's three-dimensional. I really like that. So when I see like the coral coming out of the like the seafloor, which actually I had Allison had shared this Uppercase magazine that she had gotten, and it is printed in Canada. Oh my gosh, I didn't even look at the back. That is so cool. I didn't see the back. Wow, I didn't even flip over. And each of the spines has like this beautiful pattern, different patterns on them. Wow, I just love that. The jellyfish. And again, there's that coral color that and the blue that that like aqua in the blue. Ooh, and the like buttery yellow with that. It's so pretty. I just love the cover of this one. But I was thinking, I had gone and kind of purchased some of the back editions of this Uppercase magazine to kind of go through as inspiration. And this one had really caught my eye with the Under the Sea, I thought, or kind of the ocean themed it looked like, to get some inspiration maybe with these cards, to maybe some mark making or something that I want to add to them, but just for the creative and curious. I love that, creative and curious. Let's just do kind of a quick, ooh, that's really neat. I love that, little things like that. Reminds me of like trees, like the rings on a tree. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I would love that. It's like a statement necklace. Illumination, that is the word for it. So pretty. Love those colors. White bubble necklace. Just beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh, a brooch, that's so pretty. Oh, a bubble necklace. Wow. Coral necklace, just incredible. Wow. Wow. So I definitely gonna be flipping back on this and using that for maybe some color palettes and just inspiration. It's just so beautiful. So thank you for the recommendation on that, Allison. I love the, like I said, I had gotten some of the back issues. I think it was actually cheaper that way, and there were a couple that I was wanting to, there was one I think she had gotten for like landscapes, which I'd like to kind of try to do a little bit more. So, okay. Oh, so I was just going to finish up showing you a couple more of these. Really like the colors in this one. I think that's got to be like a Payne's gray that I used. I like the magenta. That lime green. Just love the greens and blues like that especially. This one's got kind of like a purple shimmer to it. And this is just a really relaxing process when I do it. Like I said, it just, again, doesn't feel like pressure to really create anything, and letting go of control, because I really don't have much control when I'm doing it. I'm just creating it and then seeing what I like or don't like. And they're just such little cards that it feels like, okay, well, I could easily reuse these for something, that it's not wasteful. So, oh, and I could probably link the cards here too in the description, but this one I pulled out last night, and I saw a landscape. I had said yesterday in the video I was trying to create kind of landscapes using the acrylic inks and paints. And this is this is it. Reminds me just of a mountain, even how it like comes up right there. I love that one. I might put that right on my desk for inspiration. This one, I like the blue, how they kind of mix. Ooh, and this has some purple, that purple shimmer in it. That lime green. So, oh, and I was going to just share, these cards were kind of cool. I found these hexagon shaped cards. And this one kind of reminded me of like a snow globe, but under the sea. It'd be kind of cool to mark, maybe do some like fish or something, abstract fish in there or something. Reminds me so much of coral. Or I guess trees. I could make trees with it too. The gold shimmer on that one. Again, this paint, I need to pull that out. It was a different kind of paint that I had used. Wasn't in, these weren't inks. To look through and see what I used for those to get. But that was a combination of colors there. And this one I pulled out, I just liked the pattern there, the texture. Oh, it's kind of neat one on the back. This one too. That, I don't know how I got that. That's the problem with some of these, so that, like I said, I don't really have control necessarily yet of how to recreate if I do like something, but I can just keep playing. maybe it'll come back. So all right. Oh boy, okay. So I just wanted to pull a card. This was from Allison Dawrant's art poetry deck. And again, just the box, the way she crafted this is just so cool. Love the polka dots, the contrast. It's just so cool. I just love the gold around the outside of these cards. It's just so beautiful. Oh, how funny. This was the same card that I pulled yesterday, and I had said yesterday I don't think I had pulled that card yet. Or before, Reach for New Adventures. I love it. That's so cool. I love how she put the moon down here on that one, and the teal and the coral there. So pretty. And the drips. I love when she does the drips in her work. I was gonna look through it. I wanted to show you a couple in particular that they're all so beautiful. I'm gonna put this up. Reach for new adventures. I need to bring my stand out. Ooh, that one's really neat. Reach new heights and elevate your practice. Ooh, I love that. Oh, she did the around the moon there, the marks, the line work. I love all of her mountains. All so pretty. And the girls that she makes. Love that palette. Breathe deeply and inhale gratitude. And again, there's that like reticulated pattern I was trying to kind of emulate. Emulate, that was the word I was looking for earlier. Imitate, emulate. Is the highest form of flattery, right? When we try to mimic or emulate others. I love that one. Ooh, I like these too. She did some like this with different shapes. Prioritize your mental health. Deep conviction for the things you care about. Nature. Practice kindness and compassion. Nurture. That was my word for the year, was nourish, which I made into using, can't see it on my watch here. On Canva, I made just kind of like a, I don't know, I guess like a vision board to just remind myself to nourish my body, mind, my relationships, and my space in this new year here. There's one in particular that here's what's the back. Again, that reticulated pattern. I love those colors. Oh, cool, the heart. Remember your why. Oh, and there's her horses. She is, I guess, like activist for horses that are sent from like the US and Canada to slaughter in Japan, I believe it is. That just such important work. I love the contrast she had with that. My mom loves horses. She grew up with horses, and they're just beautiful, beautiful creatures. Love animals. They're so good. We don't deserve them sometimes. They're just so good to us. Map out your vision. Oh, I love that. That is so cool. The moon. I'll spend more time going through these another day. I can't. Here, this is what I wanted to show you. I love this one. This one really stuck out to me the other day when I had been looking through the deck. Capture the moments and hold them close. I love the line work she did there, how she went outside into the white space, and I just love her colors, the pinks and the greens, and it looks like I love how she connected those two with the white space there with the line work. It's just so cool. And the feather. I love finding the little hidden marks and pictures in her. So cool. I love that. But, okay. So, oh boy, we're at 43 minutes. Okay. We'll end here on the tiny book of tiny pleasures that my friend Julia had gifted me. I'll just kind of flip through and find maybe a page for us today. They all look so inviting. I don't want to stop flipping. Stepping into a nice warm house when it's cold outside. Oh, that is so true, because like I said, I'm from upstate New York, and this week it's been particularly cold and windy. I heard the wind blowing this morning outside the window. It was like a high of 20 degrees yesterday. falling down a rabbit hole of inspiration. That is so true. I feel like our phones and social media can be such a gift for inspiration, but I definitely, I use that term, that phrase with my coworkers all the time of going down the rabbit hole with things that I am quite curious and just always want to be. I enjoy learning new things from other people and just through listening to mostly audio, like a podcast or audiobooks. Sometimes I read like a hardcover book, but usually I'm more of like an audio, or sometimes pairing audio with the visual, having the book in front of me to mark up. But anyways, all that to say, I'm quite curious and love going down the rabbit hole and really do get hyperfixated on certain things. So I'm hoping I think this will be a fun way to share that. So yeah, falling down the rabbit hole of inspiration. Hopefully this gave you just a little bit of inspiration today, maybe. And I think I will leave you with that. I love that. So hope you have a good day and be well until next time. Bye, friends.